Hello and welcome back to the Dental Photography Masterclass. My name Alessandro De Vigus, your host on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, the growing community where you not only learn about dental photography, but many more things to level up your skills. Let's go back to dental photography and move to gear and setup, what you need to know. If we talk about dental photography, it's macro photography, close-up photography. We are taking pictures of small objects, our teeth, in magnification ratios ranging from 1:1 to 1:3 for the smile, 1:10 or 1:8 for portrait photography. And we want to hit the light. We will talk about what light we use to take these close-up pictures. I will also talk about what I don't like, the trend of diffusers and bouncers. In some situation, they're okay. But overall, I like this lateral illumination, giving some highlights, a 3D look in our images. We will talk also about framing and other stuff. But what about mobile photography? Very trendy. And I always say, better shoot with your smartphone than not taking any pictures. We talked about in the intro, in the first episode, that 73% of dental schools are not teaching dental photography. Wow, that's amazing. The quality is okay. If you zoom in, you will lose a little bit quality. If you want to go for these professional setups, well, they cost a little bit, but you have good quality. We'll talk about that later. You can also get some special cameras, the iSpecial from Shofu. Here we have the latest version 5. Basically, it still looks the same. Polarizing filter, close-up lens. It can be disinfected. It has a nice and handy menu structure that leads you to your photography process. But there's one big downside. It's a relatively high price. We talked about a smartphone being, well, also not a cheap one if you get one just for your dental office. But here we're talking about 3,500 euros. It was very popular during the pandemic, but well, 12 megapixel. It's good for documentation. And again, the menu structure leads your team very easily through the photography process. But personally, well, I would go for another setup like this one with a mirrorless camera. A lateral flash is mounted on a bracket. We'll talk about all these options later on. And for sure, here you have the best color reproduction, the highest resolution. You can zoom in, you can crop your images if needed, especially when we will talk about portrait photography. Let's quickly talk about smartphone photography. Is it really something you should consider? Well, it's fast, easy. You know, everybody has a smartphone, you can share it, but is it really good for clinical documentation? If go for a really high quality one, like the original one with the detachable diffuser, with additional tools like a cross-polarizing filter. But this comes at its price, but quality always has a cost. What you should take or what you should look at when choosing your LED lights, it should be an independent LED control, adjustable intensity and color temperature would be the best, a universal phone compatibility, optional accessories, and so on and so on. I have a checklist for you. If you're really interested, drop it in the comments and I will share this list with you. We have other MDPs. We have done an overview video also on Dental TV, show you the different styles, the different types from Photodent, Shoots Pro, Photodental Pro, Lumiere Pro, SmartLine. Each has different strengths and advantages and disadvantages that we will explain in details in other videos on this channel. The lighting, that's the real game changer. A smartphone performs the best if the light is good. You know that from your holiday pictures. Good light, good quality, low light, less quality. Well, they are improving, but still there's some room for improvement if we talk about that. And the downside, technologically wise, is really the size of the sensor. it's given that the smartphone sensor is much, much, much smaller and cannot be the same as the bigger sensors we have in APS-C or full-frame cameras. What are the pros? Well, affordable, yes and no. If you want to use it correctly, also data safety regulation correctly, you need to buy one, especially for your office. And the cameras with the better quality cameras are also more expensive. They are easy to use with the right additional tools, and they're perfect for daily clinical use or patient education. We like them also to take videos of our patient. That's also something we will talk about later. Well, they cannot match really DSLR or mirrorless cameras in sharpness. The control of lens and sensor is limited. Also the light and color control. Shooting good images with a smartphone is a challenge. If some people, and I know some people that are really pros in this field, they can, but it's not so easy to be a professional smartphone photographer. This is it for this episode. And now we will jump into dental photography standards and why they are still relevant after 40 years. So stay tuned for our next episode.